Okay, good morning, everyone. Ms. Thomas.
State of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge John B. Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies, that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning to Judge. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning.
All right, good morning, everyone. I'm going to try to do the best I can to get y'all as fast and efficiently as possible. And I'm going to try to get y'all in the order that you came in. Ready to play? This is the City of Detroit versus Lisa Irene Galvin, case numbers SP 166-43391, SP 166-43401. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Galvin.
Lisa Irene Galvin.
For purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, my client would stand mute.
Will enter a not guilty plea on Ms. Galvin's behalf. Give her a $0 bond. She owes $328 on an old no insurance proof, along with the $244 on a speeding 16 to 20. She has another case that went along with the case that I called. It's not on the docket for insufficient or defective lights. I wouldn't have any objection to setting that aside. The city has no objection. Ms. Galvin, Mr. Berry is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the room. This is the city, a little past that matter. This is the City of Detroit versus Elijah Isaiah Ali. Case number SP 1671988, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor, and good morning to the staff. Cherika Harris, P 72832, on behalf of Mr. Ali. Please state your name for the record.
Elijah Ali.
All right, do you have clothes on, sir?
Can you say that one more time?
Okay. No, I just want to make sure you have some clothes on. All right, today is the date and time set for a free trial. Good morning to you, Mr. Ali. I'm going to put you in a breakout when Ms. Harris is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Okay.
All right, join the room, please. Good morning.
Good morning. Officer Sergeant Wall from the sign-in room.
Sergeant.
Wall, W-A-L-L.
Good morning to you, Sergeant.
We had a sick call. That's all. I was bringing you a sick call. It's last second. The officer's name is Teefy, T-E-E-F-E-Y. He fell through a floor, I guess, yesterday or the day before, during his duties. He broke his leg in 2 places, so he's not going to be able to make it. So that's it.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Sharon Walker called. She had some calls.
Did I leave it?
Yes.
Are we back on the record? Mr. Berry, did you get in contact with the city about an offer?
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial date so she can return the documents.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Galvin. Ms. Galvin, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel indicates you want a trial date. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'm gonna set a trial date for June the 16th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, ma'am, I wish you the best of luck and have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Thank you, you too.
Mr. Berry, this is the city of Detroit versus Michael Dwayne Gibbs. Case number SP 1673909, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gibbs.
Mr. Gibbs, state your name for the record, please.
Michael Gibbs.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Gibbs, Mr. Berry is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room to speak with him, okay? Join that room, please. Let's pass the matter. Mr. Lowe.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, your matter, that's Mr. Lowe, Mr. Mark Lowe.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning to you. Your matter is set for a trial. We're going to give the officer a half-hour grace period from 9 o'clock. If the officer doesn't show by 9:30, we'll get you out of here. If the officer does show, then we'll get you an offer, or we'll have the trial. All right.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Ali. Mr. Ali, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, you indicate that your client has valid documents.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Can you reach out to Miss Walker and let her know, see if she's willing to dismiss based on the documentation, if you have not already?
Okay, one moment, please.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. Give me a minute, Mr. Wilson.
I am waiting for a response. I sent a message. I can help someone else if you would like while I'm waiting.
We'll pass the matter, Mr. Ali. Let's call the city of Detroit versus Elena.
Yes,
that-
Elena.
Elena Victoria Lawson, case numbers SP 167-4193, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 167-42071. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Ms. Lawson, please state your name for the record.
Elena Lawson.
Good morning to you, ma'am. The day is the date and time set for pre-trial. Ms. Harris is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, join the room, please. Okay, Mr. Berry, are you ready on your client?
Ready as to Mr. Gibbs, Your Honor.
Let's pass Lawson's matter. Let's go back on the record with Gibbs. Mr. Gibbs, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would like to return for a bench trial date with documents.
That what you want to do, Mr. Gibbs?
Yeah.
Come back June the 16th, 2025 at 9 a.m. Mr. Gibbs, if there's nothing further, have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. You're free to leave, Mr. Gibbs.
Okay. Did you say June the 16th?
I did at 9 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. City of Detroit versus Devontae Charles Green, case number SP 128-936, counts 2 and counts 3. SP 169-4268, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr., on behalf of the defendant, state your full name, sir.
Devontae Green.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
And we'll enter a not guilty plea on Mr. Green's behalf, give him a $0 bond. Mr. Berry, Mr. Green has 2 other matters that are coming up next week. We can treat it like a one-stop shop, Mr. Green, consolidate all your cases so you don't have these multiple court dates. Mr. Berry, that is going to be a no insurance misdemeanor and an unregistered untitled. Mr. Green, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry. You have a conversation with him. He's going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay.
Join the room, please. Mr. Giovanni Lopez passed Mr. Green's matter. Mr. Giovanni Lopez.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Okay, good morning. You don't need an interpreter, do you?
I do not.
Very good. Ms. Bree Latilda Velasquez, do you necesitas interpreter? Okay. All right, that's cut off for officers. Corporate is going to be the last one. For the civil infraction. Morning, Corporal.
Good morning.
Good morning, Corporal Hill.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, we're waiting on Corey Grant. I don't know if he's gonna show, but he's not here yet. So if you officers have someone else to check in with, you can feel free to do so.
Officer Hill is good. I'm down here at court. I got Sherman in a minute at 9:30, just in case I cut off.
Very good.
Corporal Kropic, this is the only one. I'll be here.
Okay, very good. All right, we're just waiting on a lawyer and an interpreter. Good morning, Officer Esselman and Officer Perkins. We're waiting on Corey Garrett to show.
Morning.
Okay, let's go back on the record with Ms. Lawson. Ms. Lawson, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, your client indicates she wants a bench trial day.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that correct, Ms. Lawson?
Yes.
I'm gonna set a trial date for strike that, June the 16th, 2025, 9 a.m. Ms. Lawson. If there's nothing further, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Alrighty, thank you.
Very well. This is the city of Detroit versus Giovanni Mora Lopez. Case numbers SP 1672012, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Ms. Lopez, please state your name for the, Mr. Lopez, please state your name for the record.
Giovanni M. Lopez.
All right, good morning to you, sir. Today is the day behind set for a pre-trial. Mr. Lopez, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to withdraw.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's pass the matter. All right, good morning to the people I just let in the room.
Good morning.
Mr. Lester, your officer is here. We're gonna get one as soon as we get a city attorney, all right?
Okay.
Morning, Attorney Medina. Who's your client?
Is he talking to me?
Yes,
Give
good
me.
morning. Who's your client? Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Were you speaking to me? I'm sorry.
Yes, good morning to you. Who's your client?
Good morning, Your Honor. His name is Mr. Gomez or Tuno, Judge. I was recently retained on this. It turns out he has a couple of other things scheduled with you on April 21st. I was wondering if we could handle all of it on April 21st, because it just makes more sense.
Where is he?
I'm sorry?
Where is he?
Oh, I can have him log on, Your Honor. I can have my assistant have him log on.
City of Detroit versus Abdon Gomez or Tuno. Case numbers. SP 129-58841, SP 154-9970, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 159-3486, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Crystal Marie Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Gomez or Tuno, Your Honor.
Accept these matters. Does your client need an interpreter?
Your Honor, my client would need an interpreter, yes.
It's probably best we have him here today and
Okay,
just consolidate them all today, because we have three individuals that need an interpreter, so we're ordering that interpreter now. So
well, Your Honor,
happy.
okay. I was just gonna ask, because since he recently retained me, I was hoping, because I'm Lincoln Park House Counsel today and I'm in Allen Park, I was hoping we can do it on that 21st date if at all possible. If not, I can be on standby in between courts and get him on.
All right, we'll give it Friday. You're not guilty, any clients you have, give your client a $0 bond. We'll give them a date, trial Friday, the 21st of, strike that. It will be the 14th of April. I mean, let's strike that. It would be, this coming Friday is the April 11th.
And sorry, I'm out of the office, Your Honor, on Friday. He is already scheduled on the 21st. Can we just move it all to the 21st? He's scheduled on your docket for April 21st.
At 8:30.
Thank you. April 21st at 8:30.
At 8:30, yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Have a very good day. Best of luck to you. All right, let's recall, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lopez. Mr. Lopez, my understanding, you need an appointed attorney.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
And,
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct.
I have a phone number here. I need you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. And we'll set this matter for pretrial date May the 30th, 25 at 8:30. We'll also keep it on track for a trial on 6/16/2025 at 9 a.m. So answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't hear from that appointed attorney by May the 30th, 2025, we'll get one appointed to you on the spot. That's your next court date at 8:30, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. I have May the 30th at 8:30 and 6th to 16th at 8:30 as well.
6/16 at 9 a.m. Yes. I wish you the best of luck on your recovery, sir. And if you don't have any further questions, have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. This is the City of Detroit, Ms. Harris versus Riley Alexis LeVar, case number SP 165-94071. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Ms. LeVar, please state your name for the record.
Riley LeVar.
And for purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your behalf, on your client's behalf, give her a $0 bond. Good morning to you, Mr. LeVar. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay.
Join the room, please. Good
You have a
morning, good
moment?
morning. Is there a new?
New attorneys,
counsel?
yep,
Good
I'm gonna
morning.
bring them up to meet you if you do have
All
one.
right, very good. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Doing well.
When you introduce you, oh, he'll come
Yeah.
up. It's kind of hard to call.
And your name?
Jasmine Hester.
All right, Counselor Hester, good morning to you, and
Kim Stevens.
Counselor Stevens, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Ms. Walker. And Ms. Walker, we have an individual that Ms. Harris has asked for a dismissal upon request for document, that she has seen documentation.
I'm good with that.
All right, give me 1 second. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Ali. Mr. Ali. Oh, I'm gonna dismiss your case, sir, for providing valid documentation, okay?
Okay.
If there's nothing further, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Okay. Thank you. You too.
Okay. All right, Mr. Berry, are you ready, Mr. Berry?
Ready, Your Honor, as to Mr. Green.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Green. Mr. Green, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what you client want to do?
Your Honor, could the court confirm Mr. Green's valid operator's license?
Give it, that's on Mr. Green. Good morning, Ms. Barrett. Who's your client?
Hey, oh, shoot.
Good morning, Ms. Barrett.
I'm
Who's your
sorry,
client?
Judge. I was trying to get my stuff adjusted.
All right, Mr.
Judge,
Green,
my-
I have a, Mr. Berry, I have a valid driver's license for Mr. Green.
Thank you, Your Honor. In that regard, if we're on the record in that case, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Green. Go ahead, Mr. Berry.
Mr. Green has presented valid insurance as well as registration. So we seek dismissal.
All right. Mr. Green, I'm going to dismiss your cases for providing valid documentation. You still owe $144 for an old equipment violation case, okay?
Okay.
If there's nothing further, sir, I wish you the best of luck and have a very good day.
All right. You too, Your Honor.
I waived the warning fee. All right, Mr. Barry, this is the city of Detroit versus Vic Shavio Osford. Case number SP 1650599, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Offit.
Vic Shavio, Offit.
Sorry about that, Mr. Office. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial, Mr. Berry. I'm going to put you in a breakout room, Mr. Offit. Get him an updated offer, Mr. Offit. If you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. Join the breakout room, please. Okay, let's pass
Excuse
the
me.
map.
Oops, I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Ms. Berry.
I was going to
Good morning
say, good morning. How you doing? I had Corey Garrett this morning.
All right, Corey Garrett has not arrived yet.
Okay. All right.
Give him another 30, 40 minutes.
Okay. Thanks.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Officer Nelson. Is there a breakout room available?
Yes. I can give all the officers, good morning, all the officers will be available to break out room 1. You don't have to go in if you don't want to, but it'll be open to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Officer Dolly, is Officer Dolly still here?
How you doing, Ron?
All right. Corporal Bennett, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Who are you here on?
I'll let you know in 1 second. I can get my subpoena right quick, sir. I am here for a Mr. Oh, where's he at? He's in there somewhere.
I don't see you.
Maybe I'm reading it wrong, Your Honor. And you are correct, Your Honor. I have Judge King. I'm sorry. I will see you tomorrow.
Be safe.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Garrett, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Perkins.
Oh, Judge, so he's checked in. Miss.
Yes, so that's your client, Miss. So I'm gonna put you, Mr. Garrett, in breakout room 5. The city attorney has not, I think it's gonna be Shannon Walker, Miss, and then we'll give the officers another few more minutes, 4 minutes till they can show. I know that Officer Teefee, let Miss Walker know that Officer Teefee, they came in, the sergeant came in and said he got injured on the job, I think yesterday.
Does that mean Tiffy?
Yeah, I'm sure that there's a lot of tickets Mr. Garrett has. I'm sure you can work around that. But he's not going to be here today. He got injured yesterday. So with that being said, I'm going to put Mr. Garrett, put you in 5. Wait on Miss Barrett to come speak to you. Okay.
Okay.
Join the room, please.
All right.
All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. LeBar. Ms. LeBar, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting the appointment of counsel and a trial date.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. LeBar?
Yes, Your Honor.
I am placing her contact information in the chat.
All right, Ms. LeBar, I'm going to give you a pretrial date of the 30th of May. That date is set to make sure that attorney has contacted you. If that attorney has not contacted you, then we'll get one appointed to you on the spot on that day, okay?
Okay.
I need you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. You can check your email address as well. I'm going to also keep this on track for a trial on June the 16th, 2025 at 9 a.m. So you have 2 dates. Come back May the 30th and 8:30, ma'am. If you don't have any further questions, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, okay?
Thank you so much, Your Honor. You too.
Well, all right, Ms. Harris, that gets me down to Ms. Coleman. This is the city of Detroit versus that's Officer Cutoff. The city of Detroit versus Alexia Trishana Goldman. Case numbers SP 167-3465, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 167-3492. counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sharika Harris, on
I'm
behalf
sorry.
of Ms. Goldman, please state your name for the record.
Yes, Alexia Goldman.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. Today is the date and time set for, let's see, pre-trial. I count 5 cases on the docket, 5 cases in the record. So you have 2 older, 20 to 16 to 20 older that you need to pay, and no registration that you need to pay. This 18,395,751 seems like he paid that matter. That should be closed out. Let me see. Let's see what we're gonna do with that. I'll dismiss that case. You paid it. All right, Ms. Harris, let's give Ms. Goldman an updated offer. Keep in mind, Ms. Goldman, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Thank you.
I'm gonna get Mr. Lowe out of here, Ms. Harris. Join the room. You can stick around for a second, Ms. Harris. City of Detroit, let's pass Goldman's matter. The City of Detroit versus Mark Elliott Lowe, case number U517621119. Appearance for the record, please.
Sharika Harris, on behalf of Mr. Lowe, please state your name for the record.
Mark Lowe.
All right, today, good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a trial. I have not seen an officer Maui at Archon Maui, Hamawi. And now it's past 9:30, 9:32. Cutoff is within 9:30.
Defense moves to dismiss.
We're going to dismiss the case. No officer, Mr. Lowe. If there's nothing further, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Go ahead and join the room and speak with Ms. Goldman, please. Mr. Hoffman, good morning to you.
Your Honor, is there an
Good morning, Your
officer?
Honor.
Dolly?
Here's Dolly?
Or Xavier Dolly on Lester?
Yeah,
Or
I don't know. I'm giving them a minute I told them they can go check into another court. So
okay.
Xavier was here. This is the gentleman that lied. It's the one that lied to me. I'm going to show you what lying gets you. All right. All right. Go ahead in the breakout room and speak to Goldman. We're going to give the officer a few more minutes. If I did let them go to the breakout, to the, get sick of people lying. Just. Mr. Hoffman, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your staff. I could use a breakout room with Officer Turner and the alternative with Corporation Counsel.
Let's do this. I'm going to put you client in the breakout room 6. Okay. Mr. Gaines, your attorney is here. Is today set for trial on this?
Yes.
And Officer Turner is here?
He is.
Very good. Good morning, Officer Turner.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Let's let the Corporation Counsel sign on. I believe it's going to be Madam Walker. If you have her,
I do.
If you have contact information,
I do.
Get it to her, okay?
I will. I'll text her now, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Gaines, I'm going to put you in 6. Wait on Mr. Where did Gaines go? He's not here anymore.
That's okay. I have him on the telephone. Mr. Gaines, are you in the breakout room?
No, I don't believe so.
Yeah, he logged off,
All
Your
right.
Honor. I'm gonna have him come right back.
When he comes back, Mr. Baughman, I'll put him in a breakout room 6, all right?
Thank you. May I ask if Officer Turner has a sufficient recollection to proceed to trial today?
You may.
Officer Turner, that's a yes or no if you heard me.
No, sir.
All right, we're ready. I'll just
Let
bring my
Miss
client.
give Miss Walker a call and let her know.
I will. Thank you, Your Honor. I'll
Since
be
we have a
standing by.
new city, she's probably gonna be our city attorney for a minute. So I want to let her operate how she wants to operate and get an understanding of that.
Understood, Your Honor. I'll send her a text right now, and I'm standing by.
Very well, and Mr. Gaines is coming back in. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Offutt. Mr. Offutt, giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial date to allow him to return with documents.
Okay, that's what you want to do, Mr. Offutt?
Yes, sir.
All right, June the 16th, 2025 at 9 a.m., sir. If there's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck and have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Okay, thank you.
All right. Mr. Rayshawn Gordon, are you there?
Yes.
This is the city of Detroit versus Rayshawn Lamont Gordon, case number SP 1673823, count 1, SP 1673855, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Rayshawn Gordon.
Elwood S. Berry, Jr. on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
What?
All right, Mr. Gordon, today is the date and time set for a, you're gonna have to turn your camera on, sir. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Mr. Berry is gonna get you an updated offer, Mr. Gordon. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, have a conversation with them, and let us know what you wanna do when you come out, okay?
Okay.
Join the room, please. Let's pass the matter. Ms. Cox, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Ms. Cox, can you state your name for the record and your qualifications, please?
Maria Cox, professional translator with 8 years of experience.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the matter now before the court, not divulge confidential communications, so help you God?
I do.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you'll interpret English to Spanish, Spanish to English?
I do.
Very well. Let's give a minute to for one of the attorneys to come out, and we'll get going.
And Your Honor, are the people that I have Eric Lule and Justin Gomez Caballero, are those the names?
Yes, and we have a Brandy Morel Latuda Velasquez.
May I have the case number by any chance, Your Honor?
And for which ones?
For Latuda. No, for Latuda, just Miss Latuda.
All right, that would be SP 1647210, counts 1 and counts 2.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, are we ready on Goldman, Ms. Harris?
No, Your Honor. Could we check the status of her license?
Can you run her license, Ms. Magistrate? You want to represent this Mr. Greer, Ms. Harris, he comes in court driving, and when I asked him about it, he lied to me and said he wasn't. And then when I put him out the room, because that's all I was gonna do is tell him to fall back when he got to the safe space and destination. But when I put him out the room, he proceeded to be on the passenger side of the vehicle at that time. Clearly, looking at the road while I'm talking to him the first time, and continue to look. I see the trees and the thing moving. I see the side of the car that he's on. So he's just, he's made himself out just to be a light. So now he's sitting here, in court, all right?
Okay.
All right, Ms. Goldman's license is valid.
Okay. I am waiting for a response from the city attorney with regards to an offer on her case.
Very good. Let's get you into the breakout room with, let's call the city of, we'll do Eric Lule. This is the city of Detroit, Ms. Harris, versus Eric Lule, case number SP 1651304, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Señor Eric Lule, llamaron a su caso, SP 16513041. Por favor, diga su nombre.
Eric Lule.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Lule.
La abogada Sherika Harris, representando al señor Lule.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Con el propósito de la lectura de cargos, mi cliente se queda en silencio.
Our will enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Lule, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Harris. She's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Yo voy a poner una declaración de no culpable bajo su nombre, le doy una fianza de $0, lo voy a mandar a un cuarto privado para que la abogada le diga cuál puede ser la oferta que le hagan. Recuerde usted que tiene un derecho absoluto de pedir un juicio si no quiere aceptar la oferta.
Join the room, please.
Por favor, acepte la invitación al cuarto privado. Si lo ve en su pantalla, oprime el botón que diga Join o unirse.
Can we get city attorney, please, Ms. Harris? Run Mr. Drew's license as well, please. Mr. Barry, are we ready on anyone?
Ready on Mr. Gordon, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gordon. Mr. Gordon, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, as it turns out, Mr. Gordon has shown valid insurance as well as valid registration, and he has shown his vehicle that has now no tinted windows.
And what type of vehicle was that?
It was
A GMC Terrain.
thank you.
What happened to this Dodge? This Dodge 2017 Dodge?
I don't have it anymore.
Did you speak to Miss Walker, Mr. Berry?
I did not, Your Honor. I'm trying to find her now.
All right, speak to Miss Walker. We'll see if we can get a city attorney in here.
Okay. I better call her. She's not in here.
You have Miss Walker's phone number?
I do.
Very well. Give me a minute, Mr. Gordon.
Okay. What happened?
No, we're checking. He's checking to see if the city has any objection dismissal for the documentation.
Okay.
Your Honor, please forgive my interruption. We are ready on DeAndre Gaines.
Let's call the city of Detroit versus DeAndre Gaines Jr., case number U6870344. Appearance for the record, please.
Good Tuesday morning, Harry Boffman, P55052. For the defendant, please state your full name, sir.
DeAndre Gaines.
This matter is set for a bench trial, Your Honor, and I would acknowledge the presence of the good Officer Brandon Turner. Sir, would you make the record and state your name?
Yes, sir. Officer Turner, badge 4340, Detroit Police Department, Vice Enforcement.
Thank you kindly, Your Honor. After having spoken to both Officer Turner and Corporation Counsel, Ms. Shannon Walker, we have an agreement, a stipulation to dismiss the instant case for lack of recollection. And I stipulate the probable cause for that recommendation. Thank the court, the officer, and the prosecutor.
Okay, good morning, Officer Turner, and good morning, Mr. Gaines. I'm gonna grant the motion to dismiss based on no recollection. If there's nothing further, Officer Turner, you be safe out there, and you as well, Mr. Gaines. Have a very good day. Mr. Baldwin, always good to see you, and have a very good rest of your day as well.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor. You as well. Have a great day.
Bye, Mr. Gaines.
Bye.
Mr. Logan, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir.
Your officer is here. Oh, wait a minute. Your officer, yes, your officer is here. All right. Mr. Barry, are we ready on anyone?
No, Your Honor. I was only able to reach her voicemail.
Say it one more time, John.
Did you call for city attorney?
City attorney.
Excuse me, Your Honor, were we still waiting?
Yes.
Okay.
Good morning, Ms. Mason. Are you helping us today?
I'm gonna try to help you, Judge.
We only have really a few, so.
You got a docket sheet for me?
Yeah, let's get this confirmation. First and foremost, we have Gordon here indicated to counsel that he has valid documentation. He indicated that he no longer has the vehicle that has tinted windows. And Mr. Berry said he confirmed that the vehicle that he said he has now doesn't have tinted windows. So we just have
A
no
dismissal?
insurance, no equipment, and no valve.
I give it a dismissal and no insurance.
Let's go back on the record with Gordon. Mr. Gordon, we're going to dismiss your cases for providing valid documentation.
Thank you.
If there's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Thank you so much, and hopefully you never have to see me again.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Berry, I think that, man, as far as defendants, so we have Corey, Corey Garrett for Miss Barrett has the most cases. I have an issue with Logan. Let's get Logan. I have an issue with Dolly checked in on for Tremaine Lester set for trial. And I did tell the officers that they can go check into another court, but I have not seen Officer Dolly come back. That was the second person that came in the room was Officer Dolly.
Okay.
So I don't know, how much more time to give this officer. The defendant is here. All right, let's call the city of Detroit versus, let's call Kyle Logan.
Jordan check in, Judge?
Pardon me?
Jordan check in?
Jordan did check in. Jordan is here. Let's call this, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I need to put on the record. I'm sorry, I didn't pay any attention. Let's go back on the record with court. Ray Sean Gordon, case is going to be dismissed for providing valid document. All right, let's call the city of Detroit versus Kyle Logan, case number SP 165-0596, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 165-05971. He also has SP 146-91811 that was not included on the trial record. So that's a no ops, Mr. Berry and Ms. Mason. Appearance for the record for Mr. Kyle Logan.
Good morning, Your Honor. Chief Mason, City of Detroit, 43471.
All right, Officer Thornton, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, name and badge number, please? And department. Is Officer Thornton here? He is. He's in the. All right. There's Officer Dolly there. Mr. Berry, appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Logan.
My name is Kyle Logan.
All right, good morning to you, Mr. Logan. And Mr. Berry, that one last case, the 14, SP 14, 691811 is in warrant status. I don't know how that got. I'm in there not guilty on his behalf. I'm going to recall the warrant and give him a $0 bond on that. Why don't we give Mr. Logan an updated offer? Mr. Logan, keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, today is the date and time set for a trial. Okay?
Okay.
Your Honor, the updated trial is on the NOP, the one you just mentioned, that'd be a failure to display.
Ms. Mason, I'm sorry, can you come around to the mic?
On the no operator's license on person, that'll be a failure to display. On the case in the 5971 improper equipment, that's no offer. The seatbelt charge will be dismissed. Defective BFW will be dismissed. No insurance misdemeanor dismissed.
So what we have is now what if he wants a trial on that no ops? Let's see if, do you have a valid license, sir?
Yes, sir, I do.
Run his license, please. Logan. Let's pass the matter. All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lully. Mr. Lully, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
One moment, Your Honor, because I was trying to speak with someone else, but I had to bring Ms. Cox back.
Okay, very good. I got this is the license now.
Yes.
All right, license, let's go back on the record with Logan. Counselor Mason, his license is valid.
So I just give him the improper equipment, Your Honor, the remainder dismissed.
All right, civil infraction, improper equipment, sir, $120. Does not abstract to the Secretary of State, therefore it doesn't carry any points. Do you want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, I'll take that deal.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for that responsible plea on your client's behalf, Counselor.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
I'm going to find your client responsible for the defective equipment, $120, and dismiss the other matters. When can you pay it, sir?
I can pay it today. There's no problem with that.
I'll give you till tomorrow to make sure it's in here. I'm going to waive the warrant fee as well. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, sir. If it's nothing further, I wish you the best of luck and have a very good rest of your day, all right?
All right, thank you.
All right, Officer Thornton, be safe out there, and you be safe out there, Mr. Logan. Best of luck to you both. All right. Mr. Berry, let's call the city of Detroit versus Tremaine Gregory Lester. Case number SP 165-49111. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lester.
Tremaine Lester.
Your Honor, for the record, D. Chico Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. At this time, Your Honor, the city will be dismissing this case in the interest of justice.
Officer Dolly, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir. My name is Xavier Dolly, for the record.
And that's Detroit Police or what department and badge number?
Yes, sir. Detroit Police, badge number 401.
All right, very well. Case dismissed. Mr. Lester, have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
All right. All right. Officer Dolly, you be safe out there. Best of luck to you as well.
Thank you, sir. You as well.
All right. This is the city of Detroit. Mr. Berry. Well, what about Goldman? Where's Goldman? Is she still here? Let's go back on the record with Ms. Goldman. Ms. Goldman, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. So counsel, Ms. Mason, can you put your appearance on the record for Goldman?
Yes, Your Honor. D. Chico Mason, City of Detroit, 43471.
All right, Ms. Goldman has provided, from what Ms. Harris says, I did have a runner license. She has a valid driver's license. She has provided valid registration and insurance. We were really, if the city has no objection, we were really just discussing the improper equipment. Now she does owe already $252 on an old speeding ticket and $174 on an old no registration ticket. What do you want to do with the improper equipment or all the matters?
Has she hasn't paid anything on the other ones you just mentioned, Judge?
She hasn't paid anything. She still owes those two civil infractions, but she has a valid license. In my understanding from Ms. Harris, she's got valid plates and insurance.
On the improper equipment, I'd say no offer and possibly a payment when she can do that.
All right, so the improper equipment is $120, ma'am. That's the offer. We'll dismiss the other matters. You want to take the deal?
I take the deal and then pay the ticket next week.
Your Honor, are we talking about
Yes.
Ms. Goldman? That's not the offer I received.
Which offer did you receive?
The offer that I received from Ms. Walker is that they would dismiss the others if she paid the older civil infractions.
Okay, any objection to that, Ms. Mason? All right, we'll dismiss the cases, ma'am. You pay the older civil infractions, okay?
Okay, thank you.
If there's nothing further, case dismissed. Best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
You too.
I didn't know you had that offer, Ms. Harris.
Attorney Harris, did Attorney Walker give you offers?
She did give her some, but she was texting her.
Oh.
But I didn't know that she had got that. I asked her to do that. All right, let's go ahead with the City of Detroit, Mr. Berry, versus Vincent Dion Gray, case number SP 118-66811, SP 165-25021, SP 165-2473, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gray.
Vincent Dion Gray.
Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a trial / formal hearing. I do have Officer, can you help me out, Doyle?
Officer Del Zacchio, badge 706, sir.
Del Zacchio, I'm sorry, Mr. Officer Del Zacchio. Is that Detroit Police and badge number, please?
Yep, Detroit Police, badge 706.
All right, and then that I have not seen Officer Tonti, Jason Tonti. So, so we're dealing with Miss. You see it there. We're dealing with a suspended license, expired plate, no valid registration, and no insurance. 3 civil infractions and 1 misdemeanor.
The offer is a failure to display on the license suspended unless the license is valid. No offer an expired place, dismiss the valid registration, dismiss insurance, no proof.
Very good. All right, do you have a valid license, Mr. Gray?
No, sir. The last time we were.
Let's talk to Mr. Berry about it, all right? I'm just gonna relay the offer and he's gonna do the advocacy on your behalf, all right?
Oh, okay.
So, Mr. Berry, failure to display $240 and expired plate, I might give him a break on that. It's $145, but $240 and $145. You have an absolute right to a trial, sir. If you don't like the offer, that today is the date and time set for that. Go in the breakout room, Mr. Gray, talk to Mr. Berry, and we'll see where it goes, all right?
Okay.
Let's pass the matter.
Cuidado, se cae.
Okay, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lully. Mr. Lully, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Señor Lule, vuelven a llamar a su caso, prenda su micrófono. Señor Lule, le he dado la oportunidad de hablar con el abogado. Señora abogada, ¿cómo quiere proceder su cliente?
Your Honor, my client has been advised of his rights.
Mi cliente le he dicho cuáles son sus derechos.
He is waiving his right to trial and entering a plea.
Él está renunciando a tener un juicio y va a aceptar una oferta.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lully?
Señor Lule, ¿eso es lo que usted quiere hacer?
Sí.
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
Levante la mano derecha, por favor.
The other right.
La otra derecha.
Do you solemnly, no, you had it up the second time.
Esa.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Usted jura y afirma que va a decir la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad.
Sí.
Yes.
Or you can put your hand down.
Puede bajar la mano.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days of jail and or $500 in fines?
¿Usted entiende que la sentencia máxima para este delito podrían ser hasta $500 de multa y hasta 93 días de cárcel?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go back in the breakout room and read him his advice or rights.
He did say yes, Your Honor. He said no, and then he said yes.
Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines, sir?
Usted entiende que la sentencia máxima podría ser $500 de multa y 93 días de cárcel, ¿entiende?
Sí, entiendo.
Yes, I do understand.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Usted entiende que tiene el derecho absoluto de ir a un juicio.
Sí, entiendo.
Yes, I understand.
Ms. Harris went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room. Did she not?
Ella le dijo cuáles eran todos sus derechos cuando estábamos en el cuarto privado.
Sí.
Yes.
You understood those rights?
¿Y usted entendió esos derechos también?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
¿Tiene alguna pregunta sobre esos derechos?
No.
No.
Do you know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
¿Usted entiende que al aceptar esta oferta está renunciando a esos derechos?
Sí.
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
¿Alguien le ha ofrecido algo diferente de lo que hemos dicho ahora?
No.
No.
All right, let me carry your attention back to December the 6th, 2024, at around 3:14 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Dix and Honora Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yo quiero que usted se acuerde del día 6 de diciembre del 2024, alrededor de las 3:14 de la tarde, cerca del área de Dixon y Nora, en la ciudad de Detroit. En esa fecha, usted tuvo un encuentro con un policía de la ciudad de Detroit.
Sí.
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
¿Estaba manejando usted un vehículo?
Sí.
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
El policía le pidió que le entregara una licencia válida.
Sí.
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you?
Y usted no lo pudo hacer, ¿verdad?
No.
No.
And why is that?
¿Por qué?
Por mi estatus.
Because of my status.
Very. Because you didn't have a license. Is that correct, sir?
Porque usted no tenía una licencia, ¿correcto?
Sí.
Yes.
Very good. I'm going to find your claim guilty of the amended count of failure to display. $240 will be the fine. With the stipulation of probable cause, will dismiss the other matter.
Entonces, le voy a rebajar el cargo a que falló en presentar la licencia, no que no la tenía. La multa son $240 y de acuerdo con lo que hemos dicho, el otro cargo queda anulado.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Así lo estipuló su honoría.
All right, $240, sir. When can you pay it?
240, señor. ¿Cuándo lo puede pagar?
El 18 de este mes.
On the 18th of this month.
All right, pay it on by April 18th, 2025. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, sir. If it's nothing further, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Entonces, páguelo él o antes del 18 de abril, los $240. Las dos mejores maneras que le puedo decir que pague es por un kiosco o un app que puede poner en su teléfono que se llama DivDat, o puede pagarlo en persona en la corte. Si no tiene ninguna otra pregunta, ya terminamos. Tenga buen día.
No, no, muchas gracias. Que tengan buen día.
No, thank you so much. Have a good day.
Best of luck to you.
También buena suerte a usted.
Officer Houston, Odin has not showed, so you are free to leave. I know that Spidell is on, D Spidell is on, but I don't know if D Spidell is here. Yeah, Corporal Spidell is here, so you're free to leave. I know you have somebody else too. Let's call the city of Detroit. Is Justin Gomez Cabrera there? I've been asking you to unmute yourself and turn your.
Señor, who's Gomez?
Let's go with city of Detroit versus Breedy Morel Latuda Velasquez. Case number SP 1647210. Counts 1 and counts 2 appearing on the record, please.
Estamos llamando el caso contra Brady Norel Latuda Velázquez, 1647201 y cargos 1 y 2. Por favor, digan los nombres para las actas.
Brady Latuda.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Ms. Latuda.
La abogada Sherika Harris representando a la señora Latuda.
And for the record, Your Honor, Dia Chico Mason, City of Detroit 43471. I have to go to my other courtroom.
For purposes of arraignment.
El otro abogado dijo que se tenía que ir para otro juzgado.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute, but she has valid documents, Your Honor.
Con el propósito de la lectura de cargos, mi cliente se queda en silencio, pero ella tiene todos los documentos válidos ya.
Okay, Enter not guilty plea on her behalf, give her a $0 bond. We'll dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. If there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Entonces, le damos una fianza de $0, entramos una declaración de no culpable y como tiene los documentos válidos, el juez anuló todos los cargos. Tenga buen día. Se puede desconectar.
Gracias, igual.
Thank you so much. Same to you.
You're welcome. All right, Ms. Mason, I have Ms. Barrett here for Corey Garrett. He has a lot of cases. Can you work on an offer for him, please?
Sure. What time is he, Judge?
He's 9 o'clock trial. I have officers here as well. I have Corporate Hill, Officer Ellis, Elsiman.
Melita Garrett's the attorney?
Yes, so if you can work on that while.
I'll talk to her.
Very good.
Okay.
And Ms. Harris has your number, right?
Yes, she does.
All right, she's gonna probably text you a few more and we'll be done.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you for helping us out too. All right, I can't get Gomez Cabrera. Do you have a cell phone, sir? Go hallway and zoom in, please.
Señor Gómez Caballero, si usted tiene un teléfono, por favor póngase por Zoom, prenda su micrófono, prenda su pantalla, conteste, señor Gómez Caballero.
And I did attempt to have Mr. Gomez Caballero join a breakout room and he never joined.
Okay. Are we ready on Mr. Vincent Gray?
Ready, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Vincent Dion Gray. Mr. Gray, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's offer to enter the plea to failure to display as to the suspended license and expired plates as charged.
You want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes, sir.
Do you solemnly or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Or you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Harris went over your other advisor rights in the breakout. Mr. Berry, I'm sorry, went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, sir.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking the deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right. Let me draw your attention back to December the 4th, 2024 at around 11:24. Strike that, 11, strike that. 1:11 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Livernois and McNichols. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir, I did.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir, I was.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license.
Yes, sir, he did.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No, I couldn't, sir.
Why is that?
Because I didn't have one, sir.
Very well. What about the plates on that vehicle? Was something wrong with the plates?
The plates were expired. It's actually my brother's vehicle, and I just actually used it to run a few errands that day.
Very well. All right, find your client guilty of the amended count of failure to display for the license not being valid, and as charged for the expired plates. I'm gonna waive the warrant fee. I'm only gonna fine you for the 240 for the failure to display. And I'll close the other one out. Stipulation of probable cause will dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Gray, when can you pay? 240. You also owe 234 on an old 31 plus mile an hour over the speed limit.
Oh, well, I can pay you 240 today, and then I can pay the other
So
one.
all I'm concerned about is the 240. The other stuff, I'll let you know that what you're gonna owe, so you're not blindsided by it if you didn't recall.
Okay.
Let's get that 240 in here by tomorrow. You pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone. I'm waiving the warrant fee. Or you can come down to the courthouse. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, Mr. Gray. If you don't have anything further, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day, all right?
Thank you very much, sir. You too.
Now, you wanted to say something. Did Mr. Berry answer everything you needed to know, sir?
No, everything was fine. I just was wondering if I could pay that online. I did, or do I have to find it?
You can pay it online. I just give those two options because they go through faster and they go through instantly. But you can pay it online. All right?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right. Best of luck. Have a very good day and be safe. And officer, be safe out there as well.
Thank you.
Your Honor. Have a good one.
You're welcome. All right. This is the city of Detroit, Ms. Harris versus Anthony Eugene Greer Jr. Case numbers 19-449438, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1678545, counts 1. SP 1678548, and 17364191. Appearance for the record, please.
Erica Harris, on behalf of Mr. Greer, please state your name for the record.
You gotta unmute yourself,
Unmute
sir.
I'm sorry, Anthony Greer.
All right, I've given you the background on this, Ms. Harris. This is time, date set for a pretrial. I'm not accepting this man's documentation. I just, I'm tired of people coming in here thinking they can pull over the court's eyes and lying to them about driving. So you get him an updated offer. You have an absolute right to a trial. He does have a valid driver's license, but that really doesn't matter to the court at this point. All right. Join the breakout room, speak to Mr. Greer. Ms. Harris is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Okay, thank you.
Join the room. Mr. Justin Gomez Caballero.
Señor Justín Gómez Caballero, por favor responda.
Well,
Justín, señor Gómez Caballero, por favor responda.
They must have fallen asleep. Miss Barrett, have you worked out the deal for Mr. Garrett? Miss Mason is waiting and expecting your call. Let me see. Where is it? Are we ready on Mr. Greer?
Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Greer. Mr. Greer, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting a trial date.
I'm sorry.
That's what you want to do, Mr. Greer?
Yes, sir.
All right, trial date is going to be June 16, 2025. At 9 a.m., sir. If it's nothing further, you have a very good rest of your day and best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes.
You're all set, Mr. Greer.
Thank you. You said June 16th at 9 o'clock, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If I may, good morning, Your Honor. Dia Chico Mason, City of Detroit. May I get privileges, Your Honor, if I can speak with Ms. Barrett? Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, that's the old, push it further out. So, there'll be less tension the next time, right?
Absolutely.
I wrote notes down though.
That's okay. We're just going to say, oh, well, that was a long time ago. We're going to leave that in the past.
I know, but I'm still not here to do that.
We'll see. Will you be here that day?
I don't know.
Are you going to take a vacation? Maybe you might decide to take a vacation day. I don't know.
It's still in the file. I'm sure another judge will put it up. You want me to write a sticky note to make sure I saw that?
Sure, because we know sticky notes will stay attached to court files. Go for it.
That's here.
There's always the classic, you must have me confused with someone else.
No, I won't confuse him. I just don't understand why, why you think you can get away with lying? You're clearly looking at the road. I'm just sick of it. All I was gonna do was tell him to come back. I mean, zoom back in when he's in the safe space. Justin Gomez, Justin Gomez.
Señor Gómez, por favor, conteste. Señor Gómez Caballero, conteste. There he is, Your Honor. There's... Aprenda su micrófono, señor Gómez.
This is the city of Detroit versus Justin Davis Gomez Caballero. Case number SP 1656874, counts 1, 2, and 3 appears for the record, please.
Este es el caso del Estado de la ciudad de Detroit contra Justin Davis Gómez Caballero, 1656741, cargos 1, 2 y 3. Por favor, digan su nombre para las actas.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Caballero.
El abogado Elwood Berry, representando al señor Caballero. Diga su nombre completo en voz alta, señor Caballero.
Justin David Gómez Caballero.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Con el propósito de la lectura de cargos, renunciamos a que lo vuelvan a leer en voz alta y nos quedamos en silencio.
We'll enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Berry, I'm going to get your client in a breakout room, get your client an updated offer. Keep in mind, if your client doesn't like the offer, he has an absolute right to a trial.
Le voy a entrar una declaración de no culpable bajo su nombre y una fianza de $0. Señor Berry, los voy a mandar a un cuarto privado para que hable con su cliente. Y acuérdese de que si no le gusta la oferta, tiene el derecho de pedir un juicio. Acepte la invitación cuando la vea en la pantalla, señor Gómez Caballero, donde dice join o unirse.
He's in there, Mr. Berry. Mr. Berry may need to speak with you, Ms. Mason. Oh, it was quiet now.
Judge, I believe this is a city prosecutor. I believe Ms. Barrett's talking to her client about Ms. Barrett's talking to her client right now.
Yeah, I said Mr. Berry may want to speak to you, but
Yeah, I went to breakout room 4. I didn't see him. I'll check
he's
back.
still his client, so we'll see. And then after that, if he doesn't need to speak with you, I think that's the last one we have.
Okay, I'll still stand by.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Kekish. Was Garrett Capius?
No, he's here.
Okay, thank you.
Judge, we ready on Mr. Corey
All right.
Garrett.
Let's call the City of Detroit versus Corey Linnell Garrett, case number SP 107-4485, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 108-8894, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 109-18491, SP 106-6602, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 109-7310, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1105347, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1124639, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1225421, SP 1325384, counts 1 and count 3, SP 149, strike that, SP 1459606, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1547585, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1639291, and count 2, Z809281, 20717396, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Judge. Melita Baird on behalf of Corey Garrett. There's plea offers for him, and then the balance would be dismissed. Do you want me to give you the numbers and the offers?
Yes, please.
Okay, so on ticket ending in 2922, charge is disregard. The reduction is going to go from 1 to 5.
Okay.
Then on case ending in 3841, driver license suspended repeat, it's going to go to failure to display.
Okay.
Then on case ending in 4211, it's going to be reduced to failure to display.
Okay.
Case ending 63921 is going to be in proper plates.
I have 6392 or 6391.
But okay, both of those are going to be in proper plates.
Right.
Okay, and then the last one is 6021.
Right.
That's going to also be in proper plates. And then the balance of the tickets would be dismissed.
So we're gonna make, we'll change the two, strike that, the 4211. We'll dismiss that one and make the, 2921, the most recent one, a failure to display.
Okay.
I don't believe the city has any objection to that. That's just a matter of additional time.
Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure I got my numbers in order.
You want to take this deal, sir? Mr. Garrett, you want to take this deal?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Barrett went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
I'm sorry.
Ms. Barrett went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No.
Do you know by taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Well, let me start by drawing your attention way back to July the 9th, 2020 at around 1:03 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Wyoming and Eaton Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Wyoming and Eaton Street?
That you were operating a 2004 Saturn, I guess?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
You recall that?
Yes.
Did the officer were you operating that motor vehicle on that day?
Yes, I was.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid registration for that vehicle?
Yes.
And you could not do so, could you?
I could not,
And why is that?
because I did not have the title transferred over yet, because I just purchased a vehicle.
Very well. Find your client guilty of the amended count of improper plate. $240 will be the fine. I'll dismiss upon payment. Let me draw your attention back to October the 15th, 2020 at around 1:31 p.m. in the city of Detroit, the area of Green Lawn and John C. Lodge. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license, registration, and insurance?
Yes.
You could not do either, could you?
No.
And why is that?
Because I did not have the proper license at the time, and I believe the insurance just missed the payment.
And then the registration was not valid on the vehicle?
No.
All right, find your client guilty. Say that again.
We were waiting on a court Secretary of State appointment. We had the insurance, but it was so long we were waiting on the Secretary of State appointment.
Find your client guilty of the amended counts of improper plate for the no registration, improper plate for the no insurance, and amended count of failure to display for the driver's license. It was only one improper plate, Miss Barrett?
Okay, hold on. No, it was 3.
Strike that. It was only one failure to display.
Let me see something. Failure to display. I look at my notes. Yes, I just had one failure to display on him. Oh,
Your Honor,
wait
for
a
the
minute.
record.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Also, did I say 2911 was the FTD?
For the record, Your Honor, Dia Chiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. The offer is on case ending 4211, driving suspended repeat offender.
Let me stop you, mister. Just give me how many failure to displays and how many, because what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna try to get them closer to time, so he doesn't have that recollection problem. I counted only one failure to display. How many failure to displays was the offer include?
4, Your Honor, 4 failure to displays.
And then how many improper?
3 improper plates, Your Honor.
And then
I'm sorry, 4 improper plates, Your Honor. 4 improper plates, 4 failure to displays.
All right, that's a lot different than what we
Right. Let me tell you, I had the disregard on 2920. I had that going from 1 to 5. Then I had 3841 failure to display. Then I had 6392 improper plates, 6391 improper plates, 6021 improper plates, and then 2911 failure to display. That's what I had.
go back in
I'm
the break.
sorry.
Go
Yeah,
back in
we
the
can go
break.
back to the break room.
Negotiate that, please.
4.
4, please. Now, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gomez. Mr. Gomez, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do? All right, hold on, we need the interpreter. Oh, boy, oh, boy. On the iPhone, who is that, please? What is your name, sir?
Kenneth Lewis?
Kenneth Lewis.
Yeah.
All right, City of Detroit versus Kenneth Lewis, case number SP 165-12451. Mr. Lewis, state your name for the record, please.
Kenneth Lewis.
All right, there's a time set for a review. I see that you didn't pay.
I set up a payment arrangement. They still, I went down to the, what was that,
I don't
Windows
see.
17?
Let me stop. Let me stop you. I'm not questioning whether you came down here or not. All I'm saying is I don't see the payment arrangement in the system.
I have all the paperwork too, sir.
I mean, you're gonna have to come back down and set up the payment arrangement again, because let me check it again. Because I don't think that it was in the system when I checked this morning. Can you hand me Mr. Lewis's file? No, it's not a payment arrangement in the system. Not unless it doesn't turn blue anymore, not unless it doesn't turn a different color anymore.
I mean, like when you're looking at the names.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't see any payment arrangement.
You do it on the signal.
That's crazy.
I don't see any payment arrangement. I don't see payment arrangement.
Oh, I know what you're saying, because it does turn purple.
It turns purple. I don't see a payment arrangement for anything, sir. Hand me that show cause, hand me that. I'm gonna give you another 30 days to figure it out, sir. And then you're coming in here super late.
Yeah, I apologize. You right.
So if it was a payment arrangement in here, that line would be a different color, and it's no payment arrangement. So either pay it by May the 13th at Div Back Kiosk in City of Detroit. I'm told you can upload Div that app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse, pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, or come back down to the courthouse and try to make sure that before you leave that is in that payment arrangement. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Best of luck to you. So May 13th, next court date.
All right. Thank you.
All right. All right. Ms. Cox, are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Berry and Mr. Gomez Caballero, I think they're ready. Señor Gomez Caballero, van a oír su
Let's go back on record with Mr. Gomez. Mr. Gomez, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Señor Gómez, le he dado la oportunidad de hablar con el abogado. Señor abogado, ¿cómo quiere continuar su cliente?
Your Honor, as it turns out, my client has shown valid registration as well as insurance.
Su señoría, mi cliente ya tiene el registro de las placas y el seguro de carro, los dos válidos.
We seek dismissal.
Pedimos que anulen los cargos.
All right, case is dismissed. Mr. Gomez, have a very good day. Await the warrant fee and best of luck to you.
Señor Gómez Caballero, todos los cargos quedan anulados. Tenga buen día, se puede desconectar.
Muchas gracias, igual que tengan un buen día. Gracias.
Thank you so much. You have a good day too.
You as well. Okay, Ms. Cox, thank you so much. Have a great day.
You too, Your Honor. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Mr. Garrett.
Okay, are we ready on Mr. Garrett? Are we ready on Mr. Garrett? Ms. Barrett, you have to unmute yourself.
Can I have Mr. Garrett, can you come back in the breakout room with me? Go back to 4.
Go to 6.
6, okay.
Oh, my goodness. Excuse me.
Okay, Judge. We're ready on Mr. Corey Garrett. But Judge, due to memory issues, we're gonna ask for no contest plea on these matters. And I can give you the numbers this time again.
Let's go back on the record. What is the, what are the numbers?
Okay, here we go. 8941 should be improper. Then 8491 should be failure to display. Then
Hold on. 8941.
improper.
How many improper plates?
Okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 improper plates.
All right, so I'm gonna mark 8941 as improper plate. So I have 8941. Well, that's not a all right, 8941 improper plates.
Right.
I have 6021 improper plate. And I
Well,
have 9.
yes. Okay.
69 counts 1 and counts 2 improper plate. All right, that's 4
Eh,
improper.
Okay. 6-3. Okay. All right.
And then how many failure to displays?
4.
All right, I have 1 for I'll do 1 for 6393. We've already done that. Let's do 1 for 921. Just pick 2 more. So pick 2 more. The 122-54211 and 3841. TD. TD. And then the rest dismissals.
No, Judge, we had that disregard that was going from 1 to 5. I don't know if you did that one or not.
I got that.
Okay, so that should be everything.
I have improper plate, 240. All right, you're sad you want to take this deal, sir?
Yes.
All right, for the other ones, stipulate to the faces of the tickets as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea since the lack of recollection on the matters.
So stipulated.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissals of the other matters, and I've written down some of the matters were for no officer, and the other matters were for the plea.
So stipulated.
So I'm gonna find you, I found you guilty for the ones we took onto the record. I'm gonna enter no contest plea for SP 10889, strike that, SP 1088941. $240 will be the fine. For SP 1096021, I found you guilty of that improper plate. $240 will be the fine. I'll dismiss the improper plates upon payment. Also found you guilty for SP 1124631. Strike that, SP 1124639, counts 1 and counts 2, amended counts of improper plates. Both of those are 240 and 240. I'll dismiss upon payment. And count 3, I found you guilty of failure to display. That's going to be a $240 fine. For SP 1225421, failure to display, I'll enter no contest plea for that. For lack of recollection, $240 fine. For SP 1639292, counts 1, enter a not guilty plea. Enter a no contest plea for lack of recollection, $240 fine, and amended count 1 to 5, $125. So I have 240 times 8. Plus $125, and I'll dismiss the other matters. I'm gonna waive the warrant fee. You're gonna pay the reinstatement fee. You also owe some more civil infractions that you never took care of too. So when can you pay it? Review, here's what we're gonna do. We're just not even gonna ask that question. We're gonna have you back May the 13th, 2025. Either pay it or get into a payment plan before May 13th, 2025. Come back on that day, and if you're in the payment plan, you don't have to deal with it anymore. But if you're not in the payment plan and you haven't paid it, then we have to have another conversation, okay?
Okay. So
And any div that kiosk in the city of Detroit, I'm told you can upload the div that app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. If there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. You have any other questions?
Just quick to verify that I'm understanding. So by May 13th, I have to call and get on the payment plan, correct?
Before May 13th, get on the payment plan. And then when you come back in here, I need to see that you're in that payment plan.
Okay.
All right. So you're gonna have to come trip down to the courthouse, and you're gonna have to bring at least 20%. Let me mark the file allowed payment plan. All right. Do you have any other questions, Mr. Garrett? Let me mark the file allowed. All right.
Okay.
If it's not further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good rest of your day.
Alrighty, you too.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Officers, Spidell, Hill, no, Officer Cakish and Corporal Spidell. Be safe out there. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you, Your Honor. I just have one other.
That one's already gone, Spidell.